Hi everyone, Kelt here. This is just a quick catch-up in between doing my book reviews. I think I've got about 3 or 4 more to go. Why do Meghan and Harry need an armoured vehicle? At $350,000, the car is the price of a house. It has gun ports, electrified door handles and a pepper spray system. A bit much for a trip to the dentist. It's been said that if the couple stopped making ignorant and inflammatory speeches, they wouldn't need any protection as no one is bothered about them anyway. The Commonwealth speech was so embarrassingly ignorant, with Harry seeming to have no clue to the difference between the British Empire and the Commonwealth. There were several news articles where they've actually just laid into them and criticised them for their ignorance on this subject. Especially Harry, who should know better, who would have been brought up to know exactly what the Commonwealth was. Their constant preaching about equality. Then Meghan has a photo taken by her new pap team on her way from her dentist appointment. These paps are the ones she's not yet suing, making sure that we can all see the toothpaste packet that she's carrying in a see-through bag, in the hopes that we mistake it for a similar packet of a well-known fertility drug, which most of us haven't. He does not seem to have a British police protection officer protecting him, as he is 6th in line to the throne. He's on a busy LA street, exposed to the general public without protection. Yet Meghan always seems to have at least 1 or 2 bodyguards shadowing her. Also, notice how Meghan no longer holds Harry's hand anymore, or even touches him as she used to in the UK. Why is this? I think Meghan is likely to be in a dilemma regarding planning another pregnancy. On one hand, she wants the second meal ticket, and on the other, she wants to be slim, fit, and without any restrictions of a pregnancy, real or otherwise, so that she can hustle her way onto all the red carpets now that Hollywood is opening up again. Some have even bizarrely suggested that perhaps, in her wokeness, she will allow Harry to carry, and that's in inverted commas, their second child, as Harry has no real skills to use in Hollywood. They've even said that carrying their next child makes sense for Harry, as Meghan has probably had enough of moon bumps and it would really help her feminist agenda. Personally, I doubt their need for attention would really stretch that far. Now we have Ben Mulroney denying that his wife Jessica is reaching out to Meghan. His one-word comment of false either applies to the fact that Jessica is not reaching out or to the fact that there was never a problem and that they are still friends. I think the former. Many are waiting for a tell-all book from Jessica. Some have warned that she is still secretly friends with Meghan and that they will conspire to make a book, which will look like Jess spilling the beans, but it will in fact benefit them both. I really can't see that, as it would not make enough money for either of them unless it was really was a tell-all book. I think the Mulroneys will rise above this and write a book. I think Ben Mulroney will be the one to influence his wife to not go soft on Meghan and to do what's best for her. I've also been following the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard story, and I think that Harry could learn a thing or two from that. As for Prince Andrew, there is a headline on a rag mag of what looks to be fake news about a possible previous relationship between him and Meghan, which has been mentioned in older videos, and according to some, that could well turn out to have some truth in them. But now, in recent news, even more concerning stuff for the royal family to deal with, as it has been said that Virginia Roberts' lawyer says that Andrew is on secret tapes of Jeffrey Epstein. It's not surprising. It was obvious that it had to happen. Prince Andrew has been called unintelligent and gullible, so he was just as likely to be secretly filmed by Epstein as all the other allegedly big names. I just reread an old article which described how Meghan was shocked at the removal of their titles as Commonwealth Youth Ambassadors. I think that was back in March. We remember that their engagement interview was full of talk about their plans for the youth of the Commonwealth. This was the reason that Meghan had all the Commonwealth flowers sewn into her extravagant wedding veil. This was also the main theme of her and Harry's reasons to get married and impact the world as a sort of king and queen of the Commonwealth. Yet they still have their titles of President and Vice President of the Commonwealth Trust. But for how much longer remains to be seen. Several countries are refusing to acknowledge their roles, and I think it's only a matter of time before they lose those titles as well. How can they be president of anything if they don't have a clue what the actual organisation is about? But they have lost the most important titles as the youth was their main focus. My question is this: was the couple's attack on the Commonwealth in their recent video their way of hitting back at the Queen for the removal of their roles as youth ambassadors? And now we have Meghan's latest speech. Meghan spoke to the Girl Up 2020 Leadership Summit as part of a session called The Time Is Now. She was actually looking a lot better than of late, but her speech made little sense to me. Seems to be a call to rebel against authority again, with a possible dig at the Queen again. So I have some questions for you. Please answer them in the comments. 1. Do you think Meghan is planning another pregnancy, or is she wanting to be free for the possible red carpet opportunities? 2. Do you think Jessica Mulroney will write a tell-all book? 3. Will Andrew talk, and does he have a connection with Meghan? 4. Is Meghan actually on the up with her so-called empowering speeches? And 5. Will Harry be dropped, or will she hang on to him? Thanks for watching this, and I look forward to your comments. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Ding my bell for more alerts for more videos. Like if you liked it, and share. Bye.